Welcome back to class, everyone. Welcome back to class. I am your piano teacher, Mr. Jonathan. First of all, let me say God is good all the time and all the time. You already know God is good. And if you believe that God is good, do me one favor and write it down below in the chat and let everybody know, yes, God is good. All right. And that also lets me know that you are present today in class and you didn't skip your music lesson. Okay. All right, so let's go get started with class on today. Glad to see you back, sitting and ready to learn. Please grab your notebook and your pen because we are about to get started learning our praise break. I know a lot of you, struggle playing the praise break, trying to get that left hand and right hand, going at the same time. But on this video, like if you watch it and you take what I say and you practice what I teach, this will improve your left and right hand moving together, so that way you can play better at praise breaks. Okay. I will probably go do several of these videos on praise break, because we do a lot of praise break and we never know when they come up, when they may pop up during a church service, and I want you to be prepared. Okay. On this lesson, I will be doing it in the key of C and the key of C sharp. I may do a couple of other keys also too as well, but I will try to make it quick, but I want you to also understand. Okay. All right. Before we get started, please do me one favor, press that like button down below, and then also please press that subscribe button. And like, if this lesson is a blessing to you, do me one favor and press that super thanks button down below. Okay. All right, so let's go get started with this lesson. Please go write these notes down. I will give you the notes and the numbers. Okay, that way you can use these numbers in whatever key that you want to play it in. All right, so let's go get started. I am going to make this very simple. That way, you can actually, understand it and learn it. Okay. All right. So our scale, we starting off in the key of C. So our, the C scale. You should already know your, C scale: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and your 1. Okay. All right. So, let's go get started. Our scale that we are working on in C, let's go work on our left hand. I did not write the notes out, but I am going to give you the notes. Please write them down, okay? All right. So your first note is going to be a C in the left hand, which is a 1. Your second note is going to be the E, which is your 3. Your next note is going to be the F, which is your 4. Your next note is going to be the 4 plus, which is the F sharp. The next note is going to be the G, which is your 5. Your next note is going to be the A, which is your 6. Your next note is going to be the B flat, which is your 6 plus. Your next note is going to be the B, which is your 7, and your last note is going to be your 1, okay? All right, so then those notes again are your 3, 4, 4 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 7, and 1, okay? All right, so you have E, F, F sharp, G, and then A, B flat, B, and C, all right? And we're going to run that back and back, okay? But remember, we're starting from our C, okay? All right, and so then therefore, we start from our C and then drop down on our E, and then our F, and then our, F sharp, and then our G, and then our A, B flat, B, and then C. All right, fingering wise, let's go use our thumb on C, our pinky on E, our ring finger on F, F sharp will be our middle finger. Our index finger will be the A. Our thumb will be the A. We're going to cross over. There's our thumb. We're crossing over using the middle finger, okay? And then the index on B, and then you should land on C, okay? All right, that's the fingering, all right? So bop. All right, cross. You're crossing over, okay? You shouldn't be bending, your wrist. All right, you on the A, cross on the B flat, B, and then C. All right, go back and forth. All right. All right. So that is our left hand. Okay. So we have 2 chords for our right hand. Please write these down. We have 2 chords. Our first chord is, I will give you a 4-finger and a 3-finger. Well, a 3-finger and a 4-finger chord, okay? Your first note is going to be the G, which is your 5. Your next note is going to be the B flat, which is your 6+, and your next note is going to be the C, which is your 1. And we're going to add a 2+, which is your, E flat, okay? If you only want to use 3 fingers, just leave out the 2+. That way, which is the, E flat. If you want, 4 fingers, you can add that, E flat for a more, fuller sound, okay? All right, so then that's your first chord, which is that G, B flat, C, and then, E flat, okay? All right, your second chord is going to be the, F, which is your 4, the A, which is your 6, your 1, which is your C, and then again, that, 2+, which is that, E flat, okay? All right? So then this is a 4 chord, a regular, F chord. But you can add that E flat for a better sound, okay? First chord is the G, B flat, C, and then the E flat, all right? So you got the first chord, second chord, first chord, second chord. We're gonna call it 1, 2, 1, 2, all right? So. All right, so let's blend all this together. I know y'all get worried about playing it, and then I know you try to, always play, a praise break fast, but we're going to do it. We're going to learn it very slow, okay? This is really, how you can work out your left and right, hand to be able to play the chord and then also run in the left hand, all right? So our first chord is going to be on that C. Your first C, that's going to be with your first chord. All right. So you're going to hold that first chord, drop down on E, and then your 3, 4, 4+, 5, which is that G. Whenever you press that G, that's when you switch over to your second chord, which is the F, the A, and the C, and then that E flat. All right. That's when you switch over to your second chord, walk that A, B flat, B, and then switch again on that first chord. All right. So you should have. Let's play it real slow, okay? So you have first chord, walk, F, F sharp, G, switch on the G, walk it out. All right. As long as you using that fingering, you should land. You should press all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All like 8 notes, technically 9, because well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then right back on your 1. All right, and so you actually got to play all like 8, like of those notes. You can't skip over a note because you will lose count. You will throw your shout off, your run off, your drummer off. So you want to be able to make sure you playing like 8 notes, okay? All right. And then you also want to be able to go play this real slow, okay? Also know, not everybody does shout music real fast, okay? You probably, at a senior church where there's a lot more of like elderly crowd. They can't shout that fast, okay? They probably shout a little bit slower. Because like if shouting too fast and they can't move that fast, they just gonna sit there and then look at you. Okay, so it is good to know how to play. Shouting music fast and slow. Okay, so we're gonna work on playing this really slow. Okay, so our 1, 2, 1, 2. 1. I'm saying 1 plus, and then that 2, 1, 2. Do it very slow. 1. Second chord. First chord. Second chord. My fingering probably won't be exact every single time, but I kind of know it. But long as you playing it correctly, don't worry about my left hand because I probably won't get off tempo because But anyway, let's go work on it slow. So you have first chord, second chord. Follow me. First chord, second chord, first chord, second chord. All right, we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. All right. So on your one, you should be here. On your 2, you should be on your 4, which is your F. So you should be on your 1, 2, on your F. Your 3, you should be on your G. On your 4, you should be like on your B flat, which is your 6 plus. And then on your 1 again, you should be on your C, okay? So you have ba da 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 1, 2, so 1, 1, 2, I'm sorry, hold on. 1, so 1, 2, I keep on switching, hold on. So 1, 2, 1. I'm gonna get it, hold on. It's a counting. 1, 2. I keep switching, but it's 1, 2. I keep on switching on 2, but you're switching on 1, 2. No, 1. I'm sorry. Hold on. So 1, 1. Ba da 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 da. 1, 2. First chord. Second chord, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Scale 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. All right. And then you keep on doing it slow. Play it. Literally play it a good. Like in order to play a long praise break, you need to practice let's say your average praise break lasted a good 5 minutes, but there are some occasions where praise breaks actually go longer than 10 minutes. Sometimes 20 minutes, and you need to be able to actually continuous playing your praise break for a long period of time. Okay, I usually let my students know in order to play a praise break on for 10 minutes straight, you need to practice that praise break for 20 minutes straight. That way, like if it goes over 10 minutes, you already know how to play it longer. And then maintaining your, accurate, notes also. All right, that is very important. Don't add no, extra notes. Don't be rumbling. Every note needs to be accurate and correct whenever you pressing it. Otherwise, you will throw off yourself, your drummer also too as well. All right. All right. So, but work on it. Slow, and then whenever you get it, speed it up. All right. Slow. Speed it up a little bit more. You got it. All right. All right. Once you actually get it, you can bop that, bop, bop that, faster. And faster. All right. All right, I got that. I drove my parents crazy long time ago. Learning this run. I used to play that thing so many times. I used to get on my mother's nerves and my sister's nerves because all I did was all day. But yes, that is a very important run right there, okay? Because this is a very popular run right there, all right? That's where your, preacher chorus is. Your ba da 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 da. All right. So we actually use this quite a bit, all right? So let's go to the key of C sharp, okay? For the ones who like it in the key of C sharp, okay? I am going to run through it quick, but it's the same concept of playing it in C, okay? All right. So you have your first chord will be the A flat, B, C sharp, and then the E. Okay, which is your 5, 6 plus, 1, and your 2 plus. All right. So then that's your first chord. Your second chord is going to go be your F sharp chord or your 4 chord, which is your F sharp, B flat, and then C sharp, and then your E. All right. Left hand, you have your 1, which is your C. Your 3 will be your F's. Your 4 will be the F sharp. Your next one will be the G, which is your 4 plus. Your 5, which is your A flat. Your B flat, which is your 6. Your 6 plus, which is your B. Your 7, which is your C, and then your 1, which is your C sharp. Okay, so you have your first chord, walk down to 3. Whenever you get on your 5, that's when you play your second chord, and then and then hold it down, and then walk it on out, and then whenever you get on your C sharp, switch on your first chord, drop down 3, 4, 4 plus 5, 5 and second chord, 6, 6 plus 7 and 1. All right, second chord, first chord, second chord, first chord, second chord. All right, play along. Play along. First chord, second chord. All right. You can also, start it slow. Okay. Don't, try to, learn it real fast. Okay. Just learn it slow for a while, and then, as you play it and you're playing it right, speed it up. Okay. Speed it up. Speed it up. Speed it up. Ah. All right. So, you want to be able to learn it slow though. All right. And be able to actually play this for a good 20 minutes straight, All right. A good 20 minutes. But, start it off slow though. Okay. All right. So that goes for the same, even if you're playing it in the key of, E flat. All right, the key of your, E flat. So you still got, all right, first chord, second chord. I'm not really going to, tell you the notes, but first chord, second chord. If you want it in, E flat, it's the B flat, the, C sharp, the, E flat, the, F sharp. That's the, first chord, second chord. B, the, A flat, C, and then the, E flat, and then that, F sharp. Okay, first chord, second chord, first chord, second chord. All right, left hand is going, E flat, G, A flat, and then A, and then B flat, and then C, C sharp, D, and then E flat. So you got ba da 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 da. First chord, second chord, 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 hey, first chord, second chord, first chord, second chord, yeah. All right. So no matter what key you're playing in, you can use those notes, okay, and it will work the same way, okay. All right. Like let's do the key of like F. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, no matter what key you're playing in, whether you're doing the key of like A flat, same thing. Okay, so you got. Let me drop that. All right, this is the key of A flat. All right. No matter what key you're playing in, you can actually go use those notes, okay? But practice it slow, okay? And don't worry, learn this part first because this is only like episode one of this because I'm gonna show you a lot of techniques, especially using your left hand also. All right. So please make sure you are subscribed so that way once I go drop the next video for praise break, you already can be in class and watching the video and playing along. Okay, but I and like if you really did let me know down below like in the comments like what do you struggle with learning how to do praise break. I really want to know because I really do want to because I really do want to help y'all be better at playing your praise break because praise breaks are very important and church people like to shout. Okay, and I want you to be ready and then aggressive and confident in playing it and then not scared. Like, I'm scared to play it. No, practice it. Practice it on your one-on-one time. All right. Practicing praise breaks are really fun to play. Okay. So I kind of want you to get in the mood of playing because this is very important because you never know whenever they want to praise break or shout and you sitting there and they looking at you waiting on you. Hey, let's go shout. All right, I want you to be ready when that time comes because it probably will. And your church probably don't shout, but hey, you may play at another church that do. Okay, that way you already know it, and then your church probably don't shout because you don't really bring it on, or you don't really play it. Okay, I hope that y'all got lesson one of praise break, and learn the very basic run first. That way, once I show you, the other runs, you already got it, okay? And do me a favor and press that like button. And like if this lesson was a blessing to you, please press that super thanks button. And then also please join and press that join button down below. And again, thank you to all of my subscribers and my members. I really do appreciate y'all constantly coming to class and learning. And yes, I do be reading the comments. I really I really do enjoy y'all letting me know, hey, Master Jonathan, we learning it, we got it. That makes me feel like I am making a difference. And thank y'all too for being a part of Mr. Jonathan's piano class. And look, like I will see you at the next class. And don't forget to press that like button and remember that God is good all the time. And you already know God is always good, all right?